Hi there, I'm Chris from Roger and Chris, and I'm here today to answer an important question. What's the best kind of sofa if I've got little kids? Well, I think there's a couple of factors that we need to carefully consider with this. Frequently I'll talk with folks and say, I don't really want to invest in quality furniture because I've got little kids, they're going to destroy it. And, maybe it's just something that's going to be replaceable and after a few years we get something. And I totally understand that mindset. However, not everyone feels that way. I personally grew up in a house full of antique furniture. My brother and I managed to not destroy anything. And I think a lot of folks are coming from similar backgrounds and they want to have quality furniture that they can enjoy. They want to invest in something that's going to last rather than going the disposable route. And I think that's wise as long as you make the right decisions that are going to ensure that that sofa is going to look great and last and not fall apart. Because if you're making that investment, it should pay off over the years and amortize itself out. That's the way it's supposed to work. So a couple things to do. First of all, I think look at the materials that you're selecting. We talk a lot about performance fabrics and performance leathers. You can watch those videos, get an understanding of those, but I definitely recommend looking at those to start off with. Secondarily, I think it's important to consider the type of sofa, the style of sofa you go for. One thing that I talk to people about, they tell me about their young children, is that, having a sofa with a pillow back or the loose cushions on the back, it's comfortable, it's cozy and all of that, but it kind of turns into a mess pretty quickly. Those pillows get pulled off and turned into forts, and I liked making forts when I was a kid, so on one hand I kind of think, let them make their forts. On the other hand, I can understand that being maddening for the parents. So I think if you're concerned about the way the sofa looks and don't want to be constantly fiddling with it and plumping up the pillows and all that sort of stuff, I would look at tight back sofas. Now, again, we've got a video talking about tight back sofas. Check those out. But definitely consider that. It's going to be less prone to the messiness. It's going to look tidier without a lot of fussing. And I think it'll probably keep you a little bit happier in that regard. There's going to be plenty of chaos in your life, thanks to the little ones. I don't think you need to introduce more. I think thirdly, from just a care and concern perspective, I think it's important to consider what you're bringing into your home in terms of chemicals and off-gassing and all those sorts of issues. We have a video talking about that. But again, it's key to know what's going into that sofa that you're purchasing when you bring it into your home. If you're going to have your kids sleeping on it, hanging out on it all day. So, think a little bit about the chemicals. The different types of materials that can be used. Some are going to be safer than others. We're pretty conscientious about that sort of thing. We do have our own factory and have a tight control over what goes into our products. So I think we're a little bit better positioned to disclose that information to you than maybe some other companies might be. I think those are good starting points. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Your preferences are kind of certainly apply to that too. So tell us what you're looking for, what your goal is, what kind of aesthetic you're going for, and we'll help you find that combination of factors that's going to get you something that looks great, but is family friendly and will hopefully grow with you and last you many years and last until your kids are maybe moving out. We'll see. Hey, thanks so much for watching our video. We've got a whole lot of other videos on similar topics related to furniture and design, so I hope you do check those out. Maybe subscribe to our channel, hop over to our website, and if you have any questions, give us a ring. We'll be happy to answer any questions you can throw at us.